so we're going to be looking at adding the WP Quiz Builder plugin to your membership site to create a quiz or a calculator. And then we'll be doing a second part here where we'll be using the WP Integrator plugin to make it work with Entreport or any other system you have using Zapier. So first we go to the WP Quiz Builder plugin, we download the zip file, and then I'm going to be using my own. I'm going to be using a tool called localwp.com, just as sort of a test WordPress site, but you use this setup on any WordPress site you want. We click on the plus sign, we create a new WordPress site, click continue. What's your site name? Test site 3, and continue there. Set it up at the default setting. Guess we set a username. We go to a site called dinopass.com to create a password for us, but not to worry, I won't be using this. Okay, username and password added. Click on add site. Takes a moment to create it. Now WordPress has been added, so we click on this WP admin link, drag our website over here, and I will log in using the username and password I created. All right, now we're logged in. And we go to plugins, add new plugin, and we're going to add if we haven't already, we're going to download the WP Quiz Builder plugin from the Membership Queue members area. So here's this link. You right click and download it to your desktop, and then we go back here, we say upload plugin, choose file, and then browse to the WP Quiz Builder file that we saved in our downloads. So WP Quiz Builder, which one is the newer one? Oh, Quiz Builder, there we go. And then when it lets us, click on Install Now. Activate plugin, and then you'll have to click on Register, and then grab the license key from the other window. And here we go, WP Quiz Builder is now activated. So the first step is to click on Add New Quiz. And you add the title of the quiz, so let's say like SFSI calculator. And then do you want to make it a pass-fail, or do you want to make it a score quiz? So let's make it a score, and click on publish just to give us something that's there. And then you can go here to the permalink, click on edit, and you can change the website URL of this. So right now it's our website /quiz/FSFI. And you can also embed this quiz on any page with a shortcode, but like with this instruction right here. But just to make it really simple, we can just link directly to this this quiz. But right now we have not added any questions for this quiz. So let's change that. And here's the quiz we were basing this off. So let's copy this text here and first say what text should appear before someone takes your quiz. And then this will come into play a little bit later. Do you want to have a minimum and maximum score for the quiz and different categories for this quiz? So this one in particular, if we look at kind of the setup for it, this quiz, the score ranges from 2 to 36, and it has these domains: desire, arousal, lubrication. So let's add a few of these. So we'll say minimum score, maximum 36, and then desire, add new domain, arousal, and lubrication. So that kind of creates the category, so that way different questions can be weighted in different ways from our quiz. And then the max score for all three of these is 6. So 6 and 6. And then 0.6, 0.3, 0.3 As far as the multiplier, the factor, 0.3, 0.3, and then the minimum score is 1.2 and 0. 1.2 and 0. So that right off the bat gives us the categories for our quiz. And now it's time to add the actual questions for the quiz. So we click on Add New Question. And then let's just add a few of them to make it simple enough. So, and then we add the answers. So this quiz has 5 answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just copy each question in. And maybe we'll do this for the first 3 or 4 questions. And we're just using this person's quiz as a template, no copyright infringement intended. So we add the question itself and then the possible answers, and then we score each of the possible answers and then add another question. Now the question here will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possible answers, and is also in this desire category. So we will add very high, moderate, low, and then very low, and score each possible answer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's 2 questions. Maybe let's save it to make sure before we keep going. So there's our questions so far, and add maybe question 3 and 4. And we check here. So question 3 is in a new category. So let's make sure to set that. So we go up here and we say, here's question 3, add new question. And then the domain here will be in this arousal category instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then add the questions. Oh, does this one have 6 actually? Oh, that's great. And then add another answer for number 6 here. This is 0, 5, whoops. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's add one final question. And this is also the arousal category. And this has also 6 questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll add just enough questions so that way we can test this out and see how it works for us. So we add moderate, low, very low, and save the questions. So there we go. And do we make sure to add the very important, need to add the score, otherwise the questions are meaningless. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Save the questions. And then when we look at the results, we say, well, do we want to show their answers? Yes. Do we want to show a table? Yes. And then do we want to ask for their email address? Yes. So you can either show the results or say, hang on a second, give me your email address. No matter what email they enter, you show the results. Or you can do this thing called double opt-in, where it asks for their email, they enter it, they have to go and check their email to click a link. They click the link, then they see their test results. So we'll do it that way. And then also, I believe that's everything so far set up. Questions and results. And so let's try this out. And so here's an important thing about this, is that you can either test this out as yourself, the logged in administrator, or you can test it as a logged out user. So we can right click on this permalink and choose open link in incognito window and try this out as someone who has not even logged into our site, right? It's just on a public facing web page. Click start quiz, answer some of these questions, and by the time we try that again, start quiz, answer All right, my mistake. So there we go. Now at the end, it says enter your best email to get your test results. So I'll enter email address, claim my test results. It says check the link in your email to verify those test results. So in my case, for me testing this out, I'll go back to my WP Local, and there's this thing that says Tools, Mail Pit, Open Mail Pit, and it's what it sounds like. It's a pit that catches all the emails. So it sent this to this email address. Click the link to see the results of your test. So we'll just highlight this link address, and we'll make sure to do this in our incognito window and make a new tab as if we clicked it and we were some logged out user. And here we go. Here's the results of our test. Because we checked the box to say we show a table, we show that with the weighted scores and the total, and then we show each answer that they provided us. And so that's how to use WP Quiz Builder. You install the plugin, you edit you say I want to add a new quiz, and then you just edit the quiz and you put the settings in here. You set up all your questions, and I guess the one part that's a little tricky to figure out is questions and answers, right? So you go through and you add a new question, and then within that you have different answers, and because this is a scored test, you have the domains and the various scores, and you can add this either as an exact link here, or you can embed a shortcode. And if you happen to have Wishlist Member installed, it will also interface with that and add someone to new levels if they pass or they fail. So that's how you use WP Quiz Builder to create a quiz or score or assessment for your site.